All right, we're back, and the party is just moored into this. And as you approach, this bridge stops you all, and a short little halfling comes out of this building here. Not sure what he was up to, but he stops and stares and waves and shouts hello. And through kind of the fog and the clouds, you guys can see there's you. I'd say you stop and listen, and you can hear off in the distance. You hear the sound of like wood chopping. You see up in front of you, like right on the water, you see a huge pile of lumber cut and ready to distribute, stacked up there. That does have one guard standing there, a hobbit or a halfling guard. He's kind of looks like he's asleep from where you're sitting. He's seated down on a chair, but he's positioned there. Yeah, but you hear the sounds of, and I would say when you come here too, there's the smell is very unique. I mean, all of you, I think, have been out in the woods and whatnot in your lives, and so you know the smell of nature and whatnot. But there's an odor, a scent here that is unusual, and it's kind of like it's one of those. I mean, chemically maybe, but it's like it hits you in the back of your throat, you can almost taste it. It's faint. It's not like it's overpowering, but you can definitely oh man, there's something here. I'd say none of you guys have experienced that before.
If we don't have an idea of what it is.
I mean, if you want to roll for it, you can try, but you don't know what it is.
Insight roll?
Say again?
Insight roll?
Insight? Yeah, sure, insight roll.
Anyone want to do that?
Yeah. No, I'll let you. What do you have for insight? I have 1. Oh, I see you. You have 2. Go ahead.
Wrong. Cancel.
0.
Okay, here we go.
Look at all those glorious die.
Way to start.
There's a 6.
Okay, very good. One's all you need. So, Syl,
It's
maybe, I mean, it could have been maybe a lore roll or an insight roll, but since it's insight, I would say that Syl, you can deduce logically that you can see that this is like a logging operation, and you guys have never been around one, I'm guessing, and so you can tell that what you smell is some sort of byproduct of logging. You know it has something to do with the trees. I'll say that. Like you can tell that it's some sort of it's not like a man-made chemical. It's some sort of if you had more successes, I'd tell you exactly what it was, but with one success, you can tell at least the cause of it. The source of it is the processing of the trees. So that's what it's from. Okay, so your guys' ship here comes up to a stop, and this halfling starts walking towards you. He's 50, 75 feet away, and he starts walking towards you. Hello.
May I like to acknowledge him, just kind of wave and but not say anything. But I want to be kind of looking around, see if there's any threats, and make sure that the seemingly peaceful environment is peaceful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to get my crossbow ready.
Of course. He's like draws him down. Guy's coming out waving. You just like point him in the forehead. Yeah. So you guys of course are all edgy and look around and you don't see anything. So in the time that, do you guys want to stay on your boat?
I'd like to hop off.
Okay.
And do we just want to buy the big pile of wood and we could be on our way?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we should talk to them first about future options to get more.
Ooh,
we
smart.
can have a new business partner, or
Or
we could enslave them and get free wood.
aha, aha.
Oh my goodness.
Mercantilism. I like that.
We got one of Yawlum's guys with us, right?
Yes. Yes. You wrangled him. He was
The
off.
lazy
Well,
one.
then shore
The
leave
la-
is over.
Yeah,
He
his
came
shore leave
back, we
is.
dragged him back.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, you got him back. He's like, fine. God, I'm going. God. All right, yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's with you. Do you have something to tell him or what?
I just think if he's working for Yawlum, he should be around when we have conversations with the halflings.
Yeah, he's there. He's maybe he's. Or is everyone going to get off your ship now or?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of you disembark here onto the shore here, and he's here on the boat. Do you want him to just have him like be minding the ship and kind of like mooring it, tying it down, kind of a thing? Keeping
Sure, and then he can
watch
join us
on
when
them.
he's done. Okay, or that, yeah.
No, whatever you guys want. Whatever you
I
guys
think we
want.
should keep a shorter leash on him this time.
Well, last time you said, "Hey, we're going to be here for a few days," and he just ran off. So, what? So I would say you guys all hop off. And like I said, this halfling's walking toward you. So, what do you tell the guy on the boat?
Is that you still asking him, or
Whoever.
I'll tell him, like, hey, just keep the boat tied up, and we'll just be a moment. We're gonna talk with these fine people and try to make some business arrangement.
Like this is a business port this time, not a Liberty port. He's like, he just kind of nods because he was all really hungover and wasted, and you guys like dug him out of that granny's shack, and he's just like, okay. So yeah, he's like, he just puts his hand up. He's like, I understand, Captain. He's kind of like grumbling, and he's like looking for something to go clean, get a swab, and like swab the decks. He's like, aye, Captain. He's just all grumbling. Okay. So then you guys all like your feet are on the grass here. The scent is definitely there. You hear the sound off in the trees off behind you somewhere. You don't have a direct line of sight, but you hear the sound of saws running, wood being chopped for sure. You hear that. I'm trying to think of what else you would really smell or see here. And then just everywhere you look, these little kind of thatched, modest little huts, and a lot of them are built into the earth, into the ground. So like what you see is like
Are any of them in need of repair, needing a thatcher?
Snap. Oh, snap.
Haha.
I like that.
Gotcha.
Respect. Gotta respect it. You
Is that
can
on your sheet?
Yeah, that's like a real life. Actually, no. I mean, it actually looks really well kept. Nothing looks in obvious disrepair. You don't see very many people. You see this guy. He's almost to you, but then I'm just trying to think of before he like lands in you. Like, what do you see and what do you hear? You see the buildings, and you can just tell that a lot of them are built underground, and what you see is like the attic or like the, you know what I mean? That all these places have stairs that descend into the ground, and that's where the door is, and then they go in, so they're semi-subterranean. You notice that, and then otherwise unless you want to look for something specific, that's just kind of the first things you see and smell and hear.
Do we smell any food cooking?
No, you don't.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess it could be a conversation with us just right there, or maybe something we discussed on the boat. Do we want to try to make some sort of business agreement with these guys? I mean, how long do we need?
We should
just need
probably
one big
start
pile
off with an explanation of who we are, where we're from, why we're here, and ask who we should talk to about.
That's true, but I don't know how much we want to reveal of ourselves too. I don't know.
They do know goblins because they're of the same, two different sides of the same coin. So
Mm-hmm.
telling them
Yeah,
exactly where we at probably isn't the best idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if these people all seem happy, cheery until nightfall? I don't.
Don't feed them after midnight. Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
don't get them wet.
Ones?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how much wood we need. I mean, I don't think we need an ongoing supply.
Well, he's going to keep making barrels. I don't
That's
think he's
true.
going to reuse the same barrels every time. So
Oh yeah,
It's
deliver it. Okay, so maybe some sort of agreement.
right. Well,
Uh,
I think we should. I mean, we could either barter the agreement, or we could buy a sample of wood, and then have Yawim come down and work his magic that he usually does.
Ooh, yeah.
Because he is a businessman.
Oh yeah. We're just
True. Very true.
lonely adventures.
Yeah, then we don't commit too much of our own money on behalf of Yawam.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have to fill our boat.
All good points.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's walk up to the guy that was waving hi to us, and yeah, I'd like to ask him, hey, I noticed a big pile of lumber there. You guys kind of little lumber town here? How long you been doing that?
He's like, oh yes, welcome to Mistmoor. Welcome to Mistmoor. I'm Bram Thornfoot. And he just he comes right up to Garrick here, looking up at him, and just puts his hand out and kind of reaches up and takes your hand, and he grabs your hand with both of his, and he does that really, yeah, he's super enthusiastic. It's welcome. Glad you're here. Yes, welcome to Mistmoor. I'm Bram Thornfoot, owner and proprietor of Netweaver's Hearth, and he makes this grand gesture to this building you saw him come out of. Netweaver's Hearth, truly the heart of our little hamlet. Welcome. Yes, welcome. We're so glad you're here. What can we do you for?
Well, we're looking to get a little pile of your wood, your lumber there. Might have a future business proposition, but we'll start by maybe getting a little bit. How much do you think? What would you sell it for?
Oh, that's not mine. I would any kind of I would say long or short term business transactions. You'd be best suited to go see Silra. She's my cousin, Silra Thornfoot. She's for all intents and purposes the leader of the town. She's the village elder, and he points off that way. He's like, she's over there, or that's her home is over there.
Okay.
On any kind of business, I do the pleasure, and I do the refilling of the cups, and keeping people happy and keeping people feeling good. That's what I do here, and I do it really well. Do you guys?
So
he's looking at you all up and down, all just size. He's like, do any of you require a refreshment, or can I get you anything?
Absolutely.
He's like, he sees Dira, and he's just he pauses, of course, because Dira's kind of creepy looking. He's like, but then he looks at all the rest of you, and you can just see he's like, well, the rest of them look normal, and they're not freaked out by her. So he's like,
and I bend down quite a bit and stick out my hand, and
yes,
very pleased to meet
the
you.
giant
My name's
Sil.
Sil.
Yes, Sil. Yes, Bram. Of course, anyone who wants refreshment, please come to Netweavers. Please. We've got fish. We've got drink. Have your fill. Please come with me, at your leisure. And if any one of you want business is that way. And he points again over towards the east, where Silra's her home is. Anyway, whether she's there right now or not, you don't know.
Okay.
As we're walking with him, I want to ask the little Bram. Is that
Bram.
Bram. If he has any lodging, or if there's lodging in town.
Lodging. that's a good question. He's like, we're kind of a small, I don't want to say, we shun others or we're secluded, but it's a very tight-knit community here. There's 70 strong of us, the light half and the dark half. They mostly keep out into the, to the outskirts in the evening, and we stay in here, but these are each kind of our homes. I just turned mine into a hearth and a kind of a community center, but it's still my home. We don't really have, lodging. We don't really do visitors here. I mean, business, yes, but we don't really host.
Well, we could sleep on our ship then if it's too much of a burden, if there's nowhere to stay.
Absolutely, of course. Some people do that, if they've traveled from a long ways. That's totally. Or you can across the river too. There's plenty of, and he gestures across on the other side of the river. I mean, there's like open plains up there. You could set up camp there without. He's like, we don't really have lodging for guests. Not to be rude, of course. Not trying to be rude.
Sorry, Bram. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go, George. I bet you're gonna ask exactly the same question I'm going to.
Sorry, Bram. You just mentioned something of like 70 strong and like the light half, dark half, or
Yeah. And what does that mean?
What's that about?
Oh, we halflings are in town, and our goblin brethren are out in the forest.
Oh.
Ah,
Do we
And that's
need
okay
to
with you
worry
guys?
about them?
He just he gestures. Are you guys walking with him into the hearth, or just kind of like walking out on the street right now?
Yeah, I think we're walking with him into.
So as he's like walking with you, he's like, yes, out this way, out in the, and he just does this general vague gesturing out into the woods. Out there, yes, the goblins, the mist claws, they're out there, and then we Thornfoots are in here, and we commingle, we do interact, but they tend to keep out there, and we tend to keep in here. It's better for everyone that way.
Lawfoots is what you call yourselves? The halflings?
The halflings are the Thornfoots.
Thornfoots, sorry.
And the goblins are the mist claws.
Interesting.
So with all these Miss Claus, are there going to be any Santa Claus?
He walks up and he uppercuts you right in the nuts and tells you to leave.
It's just perfect height.
Yeah. Like Bloodsport, where he does the splits and then uppercuts that guy, like in the, he does that right to you. And he grabs and twists, and no.
There's no need for that.
Oh yes, there was actually.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
for your comp.
Surprise attack.
Critical hit. Yeah.
No, I'm just curious. If we were to stay the evening, would we have to worry
Defend
as
ourselves.
outsiders that the Mist Claws will try and raid us?
Probably.
Do you ask him that, or are you just asking me?
Yeah, I asked him that.
He's like, no, absolutely not. No, we're not antagonistic. I mean, we're definitely different. We are kind of two sides of the same coin, us and them. But no, they're not antagonistic to us. They protect us, and no one, they are out there and they allow us in here to do our work. They kind of defend us for sure. If you are welcome here by us, then you're welcome by them.
Okay.
Are you guys blood related?
He just kind of goes, he's like, it's hard to explain to outsiders. That's all he says. He's like, it's complicated.
Kept it in the family too long, and as a result.
Well, just the actual mechanics of how these people. It's all in the player's guide, right? It's It's like the way that these races actually go about things. It's not. It's unusual. I'd say it's not. So he's like, oh, it's kind of different, but it works. He's like, please, come on in, come down here, and he there's an old man, like a really old halfling, like on his chair, like tilted back. I mean, it's middle of the day. This guy's like tilted back, leaning back against the wall, just snoozing. He's got like a piece of straw hanging out of his mouth. He's just snoring, just out and just like this loafing about. And he's like, oh, these people, just always resting. Come in. And he opens the door to the hearth, to Netweaver's hearth, and he's like, please. He like sucks in. You know, he's kind of little portly guy, but not obese or anything. He's like this kind of pudgy little dough ball of a dude. And he's just like, please come in. And he like opens up the door and he like kind of gets out of your way and he's like gesturing, after you. And then as Dira walks by, he just kind of like doesn't say anything and doesn't make eye contact. He's like, please come in.
Nice. Is everybody else going in to get a refreshment? I mean,
we can. I think it might be. What time is it?
It's noon. It's noon.
Okay.
So it might be good to try and talk to. What's her name again?
Silra.
Silra. Might be good to try and talk to Silra.
And she's the proprietor, or
She's the elder, the village elder.
oh, she's the village. Oh,
She's the village elder. He's like, she's my cousin. And he's the owner, proprietor of Netweaver's Hearth, which is what you guys are all in now. So I'd say as you get down in here, it's definitely small, cramped, halfling-ish, but you guys can stand. It's not like that cramped of a thing. Dark, but there's, it's carved out in such a way that the light from above does come in. It's not like it's all candlelight. I mean, there is natural light coming in from the ceiling, though, kind of where they have patches and stuff. So it's lit, but not bright. It's broad daylight outside, but it's just comfortably lit in here. And you see, there's mostly just a bar is what it is, and there's a fireplace in the corner. The fire's going, but it's not hot. It just feels super pleasant and really nice in here. It feels really nice. Like, oh man, I could totally relax here. He's done. All of you can just tell, like, oh man, this is a place I would really like to spend time. It just feels really relaxing. This guy's done a great job. It's clean, but not ridiculously sterile clean. There's a cook cooking. There's people eating and carousing, and they're all halflings, and they're all talking, and they all kind of look at you as you come in, and they hear Bram making this whole spectacle of like welcoming you guys in, and then everyone stops and stares and looks and just kind of looks at you and nods, and plenty of them wave, and not all of them, but a lot of them wave and smile, and they're all very friendly, and they just kind of look at Bram and follow his lead. Like, he's really excited that you're here, and so now they're all fine with it too, and they just like wave, and then they go back to their food and talk to themselves. He's like, come in. What can I get you?
nice. Yeah, I'll go in and I'll ask for a beer and maybe some type of meat if they have it.
We have soups. We have soups, and of course we have beer. We love beer. We have soups and beer. It'll just be first one's on the house. Welcome to Mistmoor. First one's on the house, please. Round of beers.
Would this be our daily ration or daily time to eat something? Or
yeah, we can. If you want to eat now, then it can be time to. You can reset the time now. I thought I saw that Sil was hungry.
God, yeah, all of them are full for me. At least.
Oh yeah, is my cheek healed enough?
What happened? Oh yeah, your pierced cheek.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did I put that on? What happened to your pierced cheek? What happened? What'd you do? Something attacked. Oh, that's right. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. That was an epic. I forgot all about that. Oh,
yeah.
No. Okay, yeah, okay.
Magic enhancement, and then
Okay.
Finished him off.
So we're gonna.
I'm amazed you're alive.
Yeah, we're gonna rewind a second. So like when you guys all, I totally forgot about that. My bad. Yeah. So when he approaches you and like Sil, you said you bent down to say hello. I'm Sil. He just like looks at you and he's like, oh, good. Please come with us. We can help you with that. Please come in. He's like, oh yes, please. He's like, oh, tell me about it.
I guess I'm like holding my sheep while I'm talking to him because
Yeah, you're all. I forgot all about that. Yeah. So he's like, no, we can fix you. We can fix you up right quick. Please come in.
I say thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's funny. I forgot all about that. Okay, so you're all having brews and soups for those who want it. And then Sil, he's like, come here. He's like, this. She's almost blind, but she's really. Everyone trusts her. She's like the town midwife. Just wait right here. I'll go get her. Fear not. She looks scary, but she's very effective. And like I said, we all trust her. And okay, he's like, please excuse me. Eat if you want. Give me one moment. So he runs out. He leaves the place. And now you guys. He's going to go get the medic, the person who's going to help you, Sil. So now he's gone, and you guys all have the person working behind the counter serves you up bowls of like it's like potato stew and beer, warm beer, not cold. He's like, please enjoy. He said it's on the house, and the guy's like, he's kind of lingering there. Like if you want to talk, then he'll talk. Otherwise, he'll just kind of leave you alone. He doesn't know if you're starving stragglers coming in or what. He doesn't really know. So he's just kind of following your lead and seeing how you guys all respond to the food and the drink.
I reach up and I chill the beers.
Ooh, nice touch.
He like
This is why we keep you around.
he just like stares.
Yeah.
He's like he pours his beer. He's like he holds it up. He's like, do mine.
Yeah, chill his too.
He's like, he just like looks because now it's so cold. It's like frosting. You can see. He's like, oh, what the? And he's like, you drink it cold? And he's like, and like all the other people and the other halflings in there, they all stopped. They're like, it's like a wreck. Do you hear this? And like they all stop and look. They're like watching him. They're like, oh my god, he's. So this guy takes it. And he's just like.
Super cautious.
He's all like, oh,
Amazing.
he's like, thank you. I think he sets it down. He's just like, he's got like bitter beer face. He's just like, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm just going to let it warm back up though. But thank you. You please enjoy it. He just like, and he goes back like where the dishes are. And he's just like going, he's just like, God, that's disgusting. People drink cold beer is sick. But he doesn't want to insult you. He doesn't want to insult you or anything. He's just like, savages.
That's funny.
Then he just puts it aside and lets it warm up again.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's awesome. Yeah, I want to go in there and I want to sit by the fire, a nice place to sit and pull out my book that's labeled Legends of the Blood Mist and start reading that. No, just what?
No, there are plenty of seats at the hearth for sure. No one's there. Everyone we'll say there's 5 people in here, and they're all eating at tables, small little tables that only hold 2 people. They're very small and quaint little places. It's like an intimate setting.
Going to your kindergarten class.
And they're all halfling?
All of them are halflings, and they're all sitting at tables, two to a table. So I guess there's 6 of them in there. And in the corner of the room, like I said, there's this fire going in a hearth, and there's seats there that look, like I said, everything about this place looks really comforting, relaxing, looks really nice. So so now what? What do you do?
I'd like to ask him when Silra might be available to talk to, or could she meet us in here? And We could talk.
Are you talking to one of the other? Because the Bram is gone. He went to go get.
Okay.
He went to go get the medic for Sill's cheek
No.
wound.
Yeah, I'll wait till Bram comes back, I think.
Okay. Do you guys want to go sit by the fire or just stay here where you're at?
I'll be safe.
Or look around or what? What do you want to do?
Is the lady here working on my cheek?
He went to go get her. They're not back yet.
How's the beer compared to Yawim's?
Not as good. It's
Okay, so we have
it's
some
okay. It's all right. I mean, it's effective, but it's not as good.
Do they have? I want to ask the bartender if they have any food for like a menu or something like that.
He just kind of stops. He's like, we've got. He's kind of embarrassed. You can tell. He's like, we have. I mean, we like eating. We have fish and we have potato soup.
Oh yeah. They brought out like bowls of potato soup. That's good. That's fine.
Yeah. He's like, I could like put some fish in the soup. He's like thinking like in real time. He's like, I guess I could put the fish in the. Would you like some fish potato soup with your
Yeah,
cold beer?
We're good.
He's
We're
like
good.
he's like trying to be hospitable to foreigners who eat weird things and drink cold beer.
European.
Yeah.
I
We're good.
pull out one of my scones.
Mm.
Yeah.
I-
This.
I'm gonna
Not
make
from a
you.
bite.
I'm gonna have to make you pay for this. The cloak of infinite sconage. It's gonna have to stop someday.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to stop
Yeah.
someday. But not today. So you get a scone out, and then so what do you do with it?
I break it in half and then I offer him to try it.
Of course, he reaches up and takes it, and he's just like, "Ooh, what is this?" And he just stops. He's like, "Oh," and he like gives you this like, "Ooh," you know, like, I mean, he wouldn't say, "You little devil, you! What is this?" He like he like stops, you know, and then he like takes a little bite, and he's just like, his eyes just like glaze over. He's like, "Oh," and like he just turns around. You can see him just like, "Oh." He just like wolfs it down like with very poor manners. Like he just he just turns around real quick, and he's just all like, "Oh, that was delicious, thank you." And he's just like kind of recomposing himself. He's just downed it like a little savage.
These
You
just
gotta-
plain scones, or you put
you-
like berries in them?
You gotta teach that to Bram when he gets back. And right when he says that, boom, here he comes. You hear him right this way, like up above, like above ground. You hear right up this way. Come on now. And yeah, that's right. Watch your step. Yes, you know the way. And then like you guys all look and turn, and the light coming from outside down this cellar, you know, this kind of doorway into this ground. It's opened up again. Sunlight comes in, and here comes Bram with this old lady, an old lady halfling, like very old. Like he had to help her down the stairs, and he's like, and she's mute, not saying anything, and he just kind of like gently motions to Syl, like, this way, get up, come with me. And then
So I get up, but just kind of a crouch. I can't stand
So-
all the way, but I follow him.
so yeah, he has the old lady by the hand, and he takes Syl, and he just kind of motions, you know, go toward the hearth, go toward the fireplace, and go sit. He's like, come over here, sit. And he just like, she's so slow and frail, she's like goes really slow. Old lady steps, and finally Syl, I would say, sits down, and he's like, this lady is just like wrinkles is all she is, and like white hair, just super ancient little halfling old lady. Like her eyes are closed, you know what I mean? She's just like very old, and
Picture that comes to mind is Grandma Coco from the Pixar Coco movie.
I sort of know what that is. I know I saw that once. I can't have a visual, but yeah, super old beyond old, older than old, and Syl sits there, and someone's being loud. Who is that
What are you doing?
with a keyboard?
Joe.
What was I saying? Yeah, so you sit there and he just says, please. He just gives you this motion like, just hold still, please. And she like comes up and like he like takes her by the hands like this, and like he puts her hands onto your face, and she just like nods like this, and then she like reaches down, and she's got like this shawl on under her, so you can't really even see her body. Like under her shawl, you see her hands working. Her hands are doing something that you can't see, and like she was reaching super slow and like touching super slow, but then she kind of nodded, and then her hands retreated back under her, out of sight, and like under her shawl, whatever, her hands are moving like automatic pilot. Like she's done this 5 million times in her life, and she just has all this muscle memory. And then she comes up, and she's got this. You don't know what it is. She some white kind of goopy thing, and she just goes up, and she's getting closer to your face, Syl. And I'd say like it's this close, and you can smell. It sort of smells like that smell that you guys all detected when you stepped off the ship. That kind of, you don't know what it is, smell. Something from the wood, though. It's like this close to your face, and she's goes to like put it on your face. Do you want to let her or stop her or what?
I'll let her.
Okay, so she goes and puts it like on, and it's like this pulpy, pasty, smelly something, and it touches onto your cheek, and right where you really got wrecked here, where this bird like ripped out a chunk of your face, and she put it on, and she like holds it, and then she with her other hand she gets Bram his hand, and so now you got like two hands like kind of mashing it on your face, and you're like tensing your neck, because otherwise it would like push your, so you have to like kind of hold tension while she's smashing your face, and she's just like this, and then she kind of opens her eyes a little bit, and she's like looking right at you while she's like just pressing this into your face, and then like after 15 seconds or so, her hand just goes limp again, and then she goes and she like kind of retreats back to her current mental state, whatever, like her eyes are closed, and then she like gets up, and she like he's like the Bram, he's like, oh, okay, he like gets up and like goes to help her. He's like, just wait there, you'll be fine, good job. Does it hurt? Do you need anything? And it doesn't hurt. Like it feels like something's happening, but you can't, I wouldn't say you'd be able to honestly describe it as painful. You just feel like something's happening there. He's like, are you okay? I need to go get her back. Okay, are you okay here?
So I'll nod, and I think so.
Okay, yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, I'll return. Okay, this way. Good job. This way. And he like helps grandma, old lady out where they came from again, and he shuts the door behind her. So now still sitting there with this thing mashed on her face.
Dang. And
When
maybe you
Bram
should just
comes
stay there
back-
for a while.
Yeah, I was like, when Bran comes back, you'll see her, and she'll be in like complete like disarray and bliss. That was some good stuff they put on her face. She's just chewing on it like cud.
Yeah. Imagine it's like all Novocained up, and you're like,
Oh yeah. Nothing. No. Yes.
she fixed me.
Oh yeah, Syl's also got a penalty to agility rolls for a day. Because that thing was like, oh yeah, because it was like a psychological. You lucked out. It was a yeah. So Syl's all like, she's got PTSD basically from this demon hawk attack ripping her face apart. I mean, naturally so. So Syl's all got like the PTSD DT tremens, like just trembling and kind of shuddering and just not in a good spot. So like as she was doing this, your head's shaking, everything about you is kind of just jittery and kind of trembling. Yeah, so after a bit, we'll say He's like, just stay here for a while. Don't move. It'll take a while to heal up, but you'll feel fine. So we'll say he comes back. So now...
I nod appreciatively.
So after... We'll say you guys have... You've been here for like an hour now. You've eaten, talked to the guy. He's gone and got her. Come back. And now he finally comes back and he shuts the door and he comes up and he's like, how are you feeling? You're feeling good, right? You're feeling good? And Syl, I would say, give me a endurance roll.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Bold. Awesome. So, yeah. So he says, how are you feeling? And you were like clear-eyed. Like you feel awesome. Like you really do feel like you really feel excellent. So what do you say?
I say I would love to know the recipe in her.
Uh-oh.
She froze, or she's freezing on her own.
That's acting.
Man, that's good.
What is that where like they like la 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 la, they do that thing where they go like la 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 la, that thing, you know. Okay, well,
Did it freeze?
yeah, you froze for a little bit.
My phone's acting funny. The camera keeps coming on in the wrong setting.
Oh yeah, the portrait mode, whatever. Technology.
No, it's like zoomed in. Never done that before tonight.
You were better the other
I'll
way.
just
Now
drop
you're there. You
I'll
go.
drop the call and rejoin.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to ask Bram, as Syl is healing there, if like there's anybody in the little town village here that's like an animal handler, really good with animals. Because I'd like to train with him. Ultimate goal is to up my level of Beastmaster and train my bird to do a level 2 task instead of level 1.
He's like our brethren, our brethren out in the woods. They all have wolves, all of them.
Oh wow.
We don't much do that, but they all have wolves out there.
Have to wait till nightfall to train with one of them or something.
They're not nocturnal. I mean, they are. He's like, well,
Oh.
they are, but I mean, they're not strictly only ever nocturnal. We see them in here sometimes. I mean, but for that kind of, if you need that kind of solution, that solution will be out in the woods.
Could you introduce us?
Yeah.
I might be able to do that. He says he's just kind of like, you can just see he's like, I'd rather
Don't like to be
not.
distracted.
I'd rather not, but you can just tell like he hates saying no. He's like, I might be able to do that.
We
Maybe.
would love it if
Maybe.
you could help.
Alternatively, I could do a wits roll and try to train my bird myself for a quarter day. I could do that.
But why wouldn't you want to be trained by a goblin?
I know, that sounds pretty awesome.
They're people too.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Mike, for your question of what the endurance roll, like how am I
Yeah.
feeling? Does that, with the really good endurance roll, does that mean that I'm healing really fast?
Yeah, and you feel like you just feel really sharp mentally, like really sharp. You feel like you were really dialed in and focused and just better than normal. For sure.
Okay.
You feel
In that
like
case,
yeah, you feel excellent.
I'll say.
So Bram's
can
like,
I
how
get
how
her
are you?
recipe
Yeah.
and learn? Can I get her recipe and learn her method? This was an amazing healing. I'd love to be able to replicate it in the future.
He just laughs and says, "Oh no, I shouldn't laugh, but no, I'm sorry, I don't like that word, but for that question, that has to be the answer. I'm sorry, I'm very glad that you feel better. I knew it would help." He's like, here, please. He's like, may I? And he like approaches you. He wants to like take this off and look, because it's been on you for, we'll say, like 45 minutes or something. He's like, may I, let's see, I can tell you feel well. So he just goes and he like takes this off, and when he takes it off, there's a smell in there of like not good. You know what I mean? Like it does. There was the chemical smell, and then the smell of like pulpy, woody, something fibrous, something you could tell when they put it on. That was fine. Nothing about that smell was alarming. But when he took it off, and like when he takes it off your face, it kind of peels off. It's sort of wet. He looks at it, he's like, oh, excellent. He's like nodding. He's like, perfect. And like, if you can like reach up and feel, I mean, it feels damp and whatnot, but you can tell like all that is rebuilt and it feels really good. And you're like, oh, okay. And like nothing hurts. It's not numb either, like hilarious, like Novocaine numbness. It's not like that. It just feels like, oh, wow, okay. It worked. Amazing. Like
I turned to Dira.
Yeah.
Is this all better? I can't see it. It feels good.
Yeah, anyone who looks and sees, oh my god, you're like, your face looks awesome, and it doesn't look like any. I mean, maybe if you got super close, you could tell a scar or something very fine, but from even 5 feet away, you can't even. You'd never be able to even tell. But when he took it away, when he peeled it off of you, and he just kind of like discreetly like wads it up, it had a smell to it that was not good. Like it smelled different and worse, I will just say. But he was looking at you like, oh, this was amazing. This worked excellent. Good. I'm so glad we could help you with this. He's like, please, you're very welcome. We're so glad we could help you. Thank you so much. He's like, but I don't like using the word no, but on that question, the answer has to be no. I hope you understand.
Okay, and I offer him, can I pay you? I could give you 5 silvers as a token of thanks.
When you say that, a couple of the other halflings in there kind of like try not to help, but they can't help themselves. They turn like, what? 5? They're like, he's like, we can use it for sure. Absolutely. Put her there. He just like kind of like laughs. He just giggles. He's like, he like puts his hand out. He's like, put her there.
Okay, so I'm knocking my silvers down from 5 to 0.
He's like, okay, this is a great day. And he like has this little pocket. And he like clings the silver in his little pocket on the inside of his little vest coat thing that he's got on. And he just kind of taps it. He's like, all right.
That's for her. For her too.
Oh, yeah. We're all family here. We're all family. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Wow, this has been a great day. This has been a great day.
So hopefully this will help us be in their good graces so they'll be more willing to make a good deal.
Nice. A win-win.
Yeah, trying to turn it into a win-win.
So, yeah, Bram comes back around the bar, and he's just, like, got a spring in his step, you know, and he's, like, super just plucky and annoying like those people are, and he's all happy, and he's just he's like, oh yeah, welcome. And he like there's these two back behind, like above, you know, and kind of back recessed above them on behind, there are these two kind of fancy steins or whatever, these like beer glasses that with the handles on them, these mugs and they're nicer than normal ones. Like you just had these like really plain, modest kind of tankard things that you were drinking. These are these two, for some reason they're set apart and they're kind of fancier beer mugs that were set up there on a shelf. And he takes those down and he's just like whistling. He's got his back to you. He's not even looking. He takes one down and he just starts cleaning it. And then he puts it back up and he takes another one down. He's just like whistling and he turns and looks at you guys and nods like, oh, you guys are all eating your food, having your potato soup and your beer. And he kind of looks down. That beer looks cold. And he's just like, And he like polishes these two things and puts it back up there. And now he's kind of just like, he's like, yeah, Syl's over there. Silra, she's over there. The brethren are out in the forest. If you need to talk to them, yeah. You guys this is a great day you guys have been here. Now you got some people to buy the lumber. I mean, this is a great, great day.
So Silvera's in the building now with us.
No, he was motioning like
Oh,
she's on that
okay.
side of town. Oh, she's over there.
Sure.
She's a few houses down.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? You guys all chilling by the fire too and eating? Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm eating. I'm
Okay.
gonna make my hunger go away.
Yeah, I like to finish my food and then head out with
Pretty done. Okay.
Dira and negotiate with Silra.
Okay.
I will finish my food, and then I will teach Brahm how to make scones.
It's gonna be a great day. Great day, all Brom.
Oh, I take it I'm all healed up. I just deleted the trembling and the
Yes.
pierced cheek.
Yeah. Remove those for sure. So I would say, so he's all plucky and happy and everything, right? And he's just like, this is gonna be a great day. And then it's like kind of that moment has come where you guys are done here. Like you've eaten, you've gotten healed, he's done the hospitality thing with you guys and done some trade here, some bartering, some healing for some money. And he's like put on this hospitality with you guys. And I would say now you can just tell, like in these social situations, the moment has come where he's kind of like, okay, now what are you guys going to do? Like, what are you up to? Like, he's kind of, I would say, he's like, yeah, there's a lot to see here in Mistmoor. There's quite a few other sites to go see. You guys are welcome to go check them all out whenever you'd like.
So is it like he's kind of tired of us being there, or he wants to know more about like what we're up to, or?
No, he's just like he takes those tankards down again, those fancy ones, and he polishes them again, and he just says, "It's a great day in Mistmoor. Things are hopping. There's so many sights to see. You guys would be well advised to just go check out our little town and see what you think. Door's right there. Why don't you guys head on out?"
Okay. Yeah, I'll be heading out with Dira to go find Silra.
Do you want to stay and try to do this scone thing with him, Marcus?
Sure.
Okay, so what do you tell me what you do?
I come up with the other half of the scone and ask him to try it, and then ask him if he'd like to learn how to make it.
Okay, so you bring it out, and the other person who was behind the counter, who kind of turned and like scarfed it, he just taps Bram on the shoulder, and he's like, "That thing was amazing. You have to try that." And Bram is just like cleaning these mugs, and he kind of looks up at you, and he's just, "Maybe we can do that some other time. I'd like to do that some other time."
Okay.
He's like, he's just all smiling. He's like, "I am sure that those are delicious." And he kind of turns and looks at his friend behind the bar, and the two of them just like kind of laugh and like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure that's." And his friend's like, "Oh, that thing was phenomenal. It changed my life. It was so delicious. It's like been the best day ever here." And they just kind of laugh and laugh. And he's like, "Oh yeah, show me that later."
All right. Well, I leave the half behind for him, so he can eat it, and then I walk away.
Okay. Is everyone else coming out?
Yeah, I'll come out. I want to walk around the town.
Okay. So you guys emerge. Oh yeah, I was gonna say too. In this place, kind of above the hearth, what you see. So there's a nice fireplace, super cozy, and what you see on the wall over the top of the hearth, strung out across. It's kind of like strung out all across the ceiling in that corner are all these nets. There's these nets strung out, and they're prominently hung and displayed as some sort of something. You guys saw those. That's why. Oh, Netweaver's hearth. Okay, Netweaver. So you saw nets hung up above the ceiling, on the ceiling.
I'm gonna ask Brom what the nets are for.
Oh, we have the best fishery that we know. That's what we do here: fishing and logging. And our soup is good. The fishing and logging. This river we have bountiful fish, and those nets catch better than anything else.
Maybe that'd probably be helpful to get some fish too, for our boat for the journey.
Yeah, do they salt or smoke the fish?
Yes, absolutely.
Storing it? Okay, yeah, we could buy some.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Does Bram do that there, or do we have to find where they do that?
He doesn't do that there. He doesn't sell. Yeah, he's not like a marketplace where you buy things. I mean, other than like lunch, or that kind of thing.
So as me and Dira go out, I'd like to ask him, like, hey, so this fish you mentioned, I assume you guys smoke and everything, so where could we get some of that? We'd like to purchase some of that.
Go see Silra. She does any kind of she's not a store, but any kind of decisions about what we do with our resources are going to have to go through her anyway.
Okay.
I'm sure she'd like to meet you, but I saw you first, so I got to claim you.
Dira. All right. Yeah. We'll go see Silra and So Bram, is she just over here on the other side of this big logging pile?
No, other way. Other way. Other way.
Other way. Oh, okay.
Go up and turn left. Go past the totem pole. It winds around. You'll see her place.
Okay.
So you come out and so as you step out, in front of you is the river. Off to your right, on the waterfront, is this huge pile of lumber. There's a guard sleeping. Buildings off to your right. I'm trying to think if you see anyone. You see like a halfling here or there kind of walking around in the middle of their tasks. And then off, if you turn and look to the left, like down this way, you do see a really, really impressively sized totem pole. No detail yet from where you're standing. And then you see, looks like work shacks or something on the water. Maybe where they do something with wood or whatever. Or maybe fish, you don't know. That's what you see.
Okay. I'd like to venture down that way and kind of get closer to that totem pole and check that out.
Okay. If you guys, I'll just say you're all going together unless you want to do something else. So the group of you here, and then your man on the boat is swabbing the decks. You can see him plain as day. There's no one on there with him. He's just minding the ship and being a little enlisted sailor doing his work.
I'm gonna go back to the ship.
Okay.
I want to get Jag.
Of course. Of course.
You can't just whistle right there and have him come.
That's right. You were gonna use. Didn't you have some sort of totem? You got a bone totem or something, or?
Oh, that's right. I do.
Well, I know you were thinking about it, but I don't know if you.
Didn't I have to?
Bone whistle. You had to level up your animal handling. Yeah. If you want to do that, because your animal handling is level 1. If you want to do this call from far away and have it summoned right to you without having to, you'll need to go one more point in animal handling to do that. But that'd be cool.
Okay.
But yeah, so since you're right here, okay. So you go and okay. So now you've got Jag, what are you doing with him?
I'm just gonna go around the town and check it out.
On horseback,
wanna
or are you like?
On horseback.
Oh, okay. So Dira
Dude's gotta-
gets up on this. You're already like twice the size of all these people. And now Dira gets on this freaking
Making a
war
statement.
horse. Yeah, make a statement with her ominous cloak of musty death scent and all this. Jesus,
right.
what would people do if they saw you?
Coward.
Okay, so Dira.
At this point, do enough people in the town know that we're here that they're not going to be
That's what I'm
overly
saying.
scared of seeing Dira?
You haven't seen that many people yet. You saw of people, some of them down. You saw some of them down in the hearth eating food. You saw Bram. You see a couple people off to the left when you're the other way. But as you're walking this way, you don't even really see people. So Dira's on her horse, looking ominous. The rest of you are walking, and you come up to the totem pole. Do you want to just keep going, or?
I want to kind of really check out the totem pole. I mean, what is that about? Is there like some sort of symbols or a face or?
Yeah, you see. So I mean, no roll needed. It's plain as day what you see. You see carved into it. You see the bottom level. It's 3 levels, 3 pictures stacked on top. The bottom picture is a picture of. It just looks like a forest or a swamp. It's hard. It's like trees with water. It's like a really not ornate, but a rudimentary carving. You can just tell it looks like trees with water. Is the first level, the lowest level. Above that is you see a picture of a face, a relief faces, one of a halfling and one of a goblin. You can just tell that's what they look like. You know, the goblin heads and the halfling heads. There's 2 there, one right next to each other. They're like even size. They both have the same expression. They both look. It's not like one of them looks good and the other looks bad. They're just like equal looking. Oops, that was me. And then the last thing you see on top is it's a wolf. It's a picture of a wolf.
Okay.
So you see some sort of swampy forest thing, halflings and goblins together, and then a wolf is what you see.
It's the food chain.
Yeah. And
Are there any of the halflings around where we can ask them what the symbols on the totem pole mean?
Not right now. Not right here. I have it being like 1. It's around noon. There's no one here.
Okay. Do we hear the sound of axes or anything while
Absolutely.
they're cutting down the trees?
You
Okay.
hear that? That's up to the north side of town, up near where the forest is. You hear lots of activity up there. There's nothing really happening right here at the totem pole area right now in town. And then I would say as you get here and if you just keep walking, so you kind of slowly stop and check out the totem. You're like, oh, okay, interesting. And then as you get around here, for sure, like this little spot here, the door's closed. And it was just the way the wind was blowing. There's smoke coming out of this room here, and it's definitely like a smokehouse for fish or food or something. You're like, now that you're like right here and you're close to it, you're like, I know that smell. The glorious smell of fish being smoked. It's in this little spot right here. You don't see anyone. It's a tiny little shack. It's not even a house. It's a tiny shack. Like Syl would be hard pressed to even fit in it. It's a small little place. It's a little shed.
There's, like, nobody in there.
There's no one. Well, there's no windows and the door is shut and you see smoke coming out. I guess you don't know for certain that no one's in there, but you would imagine not because the fish is getting smoked as it's processing right now. So there's probably no one in there, but you're not certain.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone milling around for sure. It's just the door shut and it's cooking off in there.
Yeah, I don't want
The
to
smoke is it's a ruse. It's actually an opium den.
Aha.
Everybody token up. These halflings and their love of the leaf or whatever. I forget what it was from.
Little halfling Snoop Dogg comes out. Nope, that doesn't. That didn't happen. That's not happening.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I like to keep venturing around if anybody else wants to do anything.
Yeah, I want to see the place.
Okay, so you come up here, and this corner here is, it's off to your right here. It's a burrow, just like all the other. I mean, the smokehouse was above ground, but all these other homes are built into the ground, and this is another one, and it's covered with nets. Like along the top of it, it's like an ornamental looking thing. Doesn't seem to be serving a purpose. It's just, how it's set up for fashion or whatever. It looks, and there's got these really nice nets, and the net, and you see that first of all, and you see like the stairs going down into the door down there in the ground. You see nets covering it, and I would say like as you're this close to it, you can smell that smell from when you got off the it's one of those, like, when you live in a logging town or a paper mill town, there's that scent that's like permanently stinks. Like when you go up to Longview, it stinks all the time. Because of the mill. It's like that's kind of like what's going on here. It's not as rank and disgusting smelling as that, but it's that kind of an idea. Like you have this permanent smell that's everywhere, and if you actually stayed here for a day or two, you'd go nose blind to it because you just live there. And you wouldn't be surprised if these people don't even smell anything, but you all do. But I bring that up because as you're standing like right next to these nets, like that smell, that chemical smell, whatever that is like much stronger.
Okay. Can we like go up and like get a piece that like really smells like that and just like have it for
the nets? Like I said, like this whole building is in the ground, and like you'd be going down steps underground to get down to the door to knock, basically. And all along the like ground level, basically, it's like ground level is the roof of this place, and that's where all these nets are on the ground, basically. So you could just touch one if you want. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's right there. It's not like it's up out of the way. It's right there in front of you if you want to and look at it.
Yeah, I like to go up and touch it and just kind of like to try to determine if that's totally where the smell is coming from. If many, I don't know.
Yeah. So you reach down and touch it, and like this, and you can just tell the way it looks too. Like these fibrous ropes here. Like as soon as you touch it, this stuff is like really tacky and sticky. Like there's something, these nets are treated with something, and it just like as soon as you touch it, it's like it feels like thick, viscous,
like tree sap.
Yeah, I mean honestly, that's what it feels like. It feels like it's sap, and if you want, you can like, you take a direct hit of this smell of this sap, and it's like it's tree sap, but. I mean, I'm sure you've all smelled tree sap in your adventures, and living your lives here in the Forbidden Lands, being outdoorsy people from the trees and whatnot. This stuff smells different, but that's what it is. It's tree sap, but there's something different about it. And that's what that smell is that you can all detect when you came in. Now you just have a direct hit of it, but that's what it is the sap. What's up, little bud?
So, it was the same smell that Syl had on the medicine stuff.
Well, it was the same. It was the same smell she had when he put it on her face. That was the one smell, but then when he took it off, it had this other smell. That's not what you guys. That's not what.
To find out what that means.
Yeah, the other smell. That was just that thing. All the rest of this, all these smells that I've been talking about, I'm talking about this sap stuff. You've basically just confirmed it now by really smelling it directly. That's what this smell is sap. But it's not, like it's unusual sap. It's not like sap that you've seen.
Out.
What's that?
Is
yeah.
It sap from making maple syrup?
It doesn't smell like it. I mean, it doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell whatever sweet, it smells chemically.
Okay.
I wonder if there's any magic associated with any of this.
Probably not.
I can't detect any magic.
Should I do a lore roll to find out more? Are you trying to hint at us that there's something we need to learn from this?
I'm trying to think of a lore would even. It wouldn't. There's no way you could know. It's not a lore thing.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine to think, but no, it's not. It's very mysterious. It's unusual, but you're not going to be able to just recall some detail of history and understand what it is. It's not that kind of a problem.
Okay.
Can we see if this sap is highly flammable?
Absolutely.
Nice.
How do you do that?
We light this house on fire.
How do you do that?
You get some in the street and we'll like.
I was gonna say you're the ice.
Yeah, you're the.
Maybe go get a little piece and
Ice
put it on a rock
man.
next to the river.
Didn't I give one of you like a flint and a?
I think so.
I spent
I
time.
don't remember who.
Still.
I spent time like making all these flint and steel, Garrick Stonewall.
Yep.
I made that art with my little art thing. That's hilarious.
Really?
Flint and steel. Where is? I want to see that.
How do I expand that art?
Oh, yeah, Garrett
Edit.
has it.
There it is.
Because I was like, how would you guys make fire? I mean, it's not supposed to be like when you light torches, it's just supposed to work. But and the game never says you have to have this. But I was like, well, to make stuff, the only things that make fire without having to have fire are fire spells, obvious magic, torches, and campfires. It never says what you have to have stuff. It's like you make a roll, and if you make a roll, then it happens. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But for any kind of other fire, you know what I mean? It's like it just seems like because I didn't create this item called flint and steel. It already exists in the game, and it makes sparks and stuff. So I was like, anytime of stuff you're trying to do fire things that aren't, you know what I mean, that aren't those, then you need to have a tool. I'm trying to get you guys to use tools for things now instead of just I want to do this for no reason, you know. So anyway, all that long spiel to say, I spent time making this.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Dude,
cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that took forever,
Nice.
honestly, to make it look like that, and I had to like Photoshop it after the word. I mean, that was a while ago. Anyway, the lengths I go to for you
It
people.
looks great.
Aw.
All right. So yeah. So do you really want to light some of it on fire?
I'd say yes. Right, Robert?
Maybe scrape a little off onto like a
Yeah.
rock or something.
Just put it kind of in the street or somewhere. Like
It's all
somewhere
dirt.
It's not going to burn down the whole village.
Yeah, it's all dirt. You know, go for it. So yeah, Garrick's got his little flint and steel, little thing. You want to try to spark it and like see what happens? Yeah, you got this little whatever pea-sized little drop or something, and it torches robustly. It burns hot.
Be good. We could make something with this. Little explosives.
Yeah, it definitely is flammable for sure.
Some napalm.
Yeah,
Dude, put that on the tip of my arrow.
little Rambo style. Yeah, where he lights it. All right.
That'd be awesome.
So now you've determined what the source of the smell is. Very good. And as you're standing here, right in front of you down the steps is you were told that this is where Silra's residence is, the village elder. Okay, that's one thing. If you stop and look to the north, that is it's a sawmill, and it's kind of ramshackle, kind of a lean-to. You can't see into it. The way the building is oriented, you have to like go up to it to be able to see inside the structure. But you see that's a sawmill, and that's where the lumber gets processed. Beyond that, and so you do hear work happening inside that building. Way beyond that to the north, you hear this distant sound of chopping here and there. You know, there's people out in the forest working for sure. This sawmill is converting it to lumber. You don't see anyone. You don't see any workers, but you hear the sound of work happening in that building. What else do you see from here?
This is kind of weird, right? That we haven't seen really anybody.
You've never been in a halfling town before.
Yeah, we're just looking too high.
No, I'm just saying
they're
you don't
there.
know. You don't know they're maybe halflings, and they don't. Maybe they are. You know what I
Don't like to
mean?
show them.
You don't know. You've seen a few people. Like I said, it's not like it's deserted, but the people you've seen are. You saw half a dozen people down in the hearth. You saw one or two people walking. You saw. I'm trying to think of all the people you actually saw. You saw one old man. When Bram was leading you down into the hearth, there was an old person sleeping with a straw, leaned back against the wall, totally out, just being a degenerate retiree, living his good life, the golden years, sleeping, you know. Then you saw people down there, and he was in the shade. These people down here are all underground. You saw the guy you saw sitting guarding, quote unquote, the lumber pile. Another guard, he was sitting down, sleeping. These are halflings you've all seen. You saw one or two other halflings on this side of town, out this way. They were in the middle of doing some sort of task. They weren't like, you didn't stop and see what they were doing. That's all you've seen.
Okay. Oh, and stored on Andy, we have a saw and 2 timber axes in case we wanted to help chop anything ourselves.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Good to remember.
So far, this sappy stuff, we've only found it on things. It's not like we found like a little jar or bucket of it or anything.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay, so maybe up at that lumber mill we can find something like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess we're close to where Silver is.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go in there and see if I can find her and talk to her.
Okay. You walk down the, I don't know, half a dozen steps, carved nicely. They're actual like wooden steps going down. Past that, you kind of get by the nets. It's not like it's impeding but you're so tall, like your head kind of gets up in the nets unless you like duck. So you kind of like make your way down, and I'm guessing you knock on the door, or do you just try to open it?
No, I just freaking kick it in.
There we go.
No, I'll knock on the door. Silra. And,
No response.
All right, now we break the door down.
You got Jag. You got
I've got the worst.
swords.
Yeah,
Got axes.
Yeah, no, I'll first just try the door, see if it's unlocked.
It's not unlocked.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I would say.
I'll whistle.
You go to open the door. It's like a lever handle like this. It's not like a twisty. It's like a lever like this. You do that, and then like you just gently tap the door, and it just like it creaks. It creaks open. The door's wide open, and you can just see it's some sort of room in there. It looks like a house.
Okay. I'll very cautiously walk in, looking around.
Are you sure? I mean,
Stop it.
Would you really trespass in the village elder's house if you weren't playing a game? Just really, would you? Hey, we're trying to set up a deal. Oh, I'm just gonna break in. I'm gonna break into their house.
I don't know. We need to have good manners here, Garrick.
So I'd like to.
I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I'm just trying to think if would Garrick really do that?
Do this? So
okay.
Yeah, so I'd open. I'm like,
all right.
Silra, are you in here?
You hear nothing. You hear nothing.
Okay. I look in there. Do I see like her passed out or like
no?
Nobody in there.
There's like a living room. There's like a meeting room. So okay, here's what you see. It's like right when the first room. There's a couple, whatever chambers or something, wings of this little house underground. The first one you see is it's kind of like a living room. There's a table with some chairs. Off to as you look around this way, you can kind of see where there's like a hole in the earth, kind of, and like further off that way, you see a large table that has like a dozen chairs on it. At it, it's a meeting table. It's like for meetings or something. You can tell it's like a business room. Off to this side, if you peek in and look, and like in that center room, you see a little kitchen and stuff to make. And on that side of the room, you see, I would say you see, it's another room, but there are 2 doors that are shut into some other room further in the house. So you can see a dining room, kitchen area, a business room with tables, and then some other kind of room behind closed doors.
Okay. Then I'll just back up and close the door and motion back to everybody. Hey, doesn't seem to be anybody in here. I don't know if I want to venture in even more. We'll continue. We'll come circle back around after we check some other sites.
Okay.
Maybe she's at the lumber mill or something.
You guys are so easy to talk out of doing things.
No. Wait, before I close the door, no. We don't have the stuff to make a bomb, but I wanted to throw a bomb.
Escalating quickly. Escalating. Escalating.
Say, Garrick, let's do a B&E. We'll
Yeah.
kick the door in, and we'll get inside. We'll realize we didn't want to do a B&E. We just wanted to kick a door in. So we kick another door in, and then we leave.
I just wanted to break something. I'm playing a game. I want to break things. Yeah, so you shut the door. It like latches, thoroughly. No one was there.
All right.
So you guys,
Yeah, like
you come back up to the top, and like again, once you get up here, the smell, you don't really smell it down there, but once you're up here, you're like, oh yeah, that smell, and then like you're like the sound of saws, like there's some work happening up there in that building for sure. And then off to this way, it just looks like a large housing complex, tenement kind of idea is what it looks like. This large building here. It just looks like some sort of housing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go that direction.
Up this way on Jag.
Yep.
Do we want to go check out the lumber mill first?
You tell me.
I'll go check the lumber mill with you.
Yeah. Let's go check it out. I want to get like a jar or bucket of that stuff. That's my goal.
Okay. So
me market that way.
So we'll just kind of do one group and then the other. So the two of you go up here, and you round the corner, and at work it's you feel like just this wood is just being cut and processed so quick. It's like creating a draft. It's like they're stacking this stuff up, and you see around the corner here, you see 4 goblins in the shade inside the building. 4 goblins working. Like they kind of look at you and they're like, like they give you this like, what are you? And they're like, what the? And then they stop for a second to look, and then they look. They're like, I'd say they stop and look at you. They don't say anything, but they're like dudes wearing like lumberjacks. They got like the suspenders, the pants. They're not wearing any weapons. These dudes are like working their asses off at this lumber mill, like producing lumber. These little lumbering goblins.
Really?
Yes. Stout. They're short, stout little dudes, but they're wiry. They're all hairless. Little tufts of weird hair, weird little goblin faces. And you can't really tell their color. Are they green or gray? You can't tell. They're kind of a darker looking. Some of them look. You can't tell. They're in the shade, but regardless, they're all shirtless except they have suspenders on and their work pants and boots. No weapons. They have tools, and they're like working their asses off, firing off all this lumber. And they see Marcus and Garrick, and they stop, freeze, and they look like pissed, but they don't do anything aggressive. They're like, what are you doing here? But they don't say anything. They're just like looking at you, waiting for you to do what you're gonna do.
And I cock my head like, huh. Never seen that before. Not loud enough for them to hear, just a local party.
Yeah. I just wave hi and look back to Marcus like, what do we do? Should we just back up and...
They don't wave
like,
back. They don't wave back.
I just holler out like Silra and like kind of point left or right or whatever. Like, do they know where Silra is?
The foreman, the head one, the whatever one is in charge, he steps out into the direct sunlight. He's like, he like covers his eyes. This tiny little dude, and he's just like, that way. Be gone.
Okay.
And he points you. He points you elsewhere to the other side of town. That way. Be gone. And he like turns and like he goes back to work. He's like, get back to work. And like these guys all start. They start processing again. The saw fires. Starts blading up again. So he shoots you off with great motivation.
All right. Let's head off that way then.
I had a feeling the goblins are doing the work. We're doing the log cutting, but they're out there cutting logs. Okay, yeah. Continue on, follow Deer and them.
Okay, so say Deer is out front and the horse. Jack clunk, 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 walking. As you guys get about here, you have a new smell. As you turn this corner here, you see as you start walking this way, you get here, and this building here, it's like a large what's the word? Multi-generational housing unit. You know what I mean? There's like lots of halflings living here, and you can just tell like this. You see like through here, you can hear the sound of kids laughing. You just hear this. You hear the bustle of people. Is what you hear, laughing, and you can just tell like this is a housing development, like an apartment or something like that, or high density housing of some kind. You can just tell there's a lot of activity in this small place. You don't know how deep it goes. Like, is it like 8 levels down into the ground? You don't know, but it's a multi-level house. It's a high density housing arrangement here. And then I would say there's a couple halflings up top, sitting in the shade. They're all sitting down. They're sitting down, leaning back against the wall. One's drinking something, one's smoking something, and they look at you and they kind of wave, hello, hello. They smile and they, welcome, welcome, but they look kind of confused. Especially when, like, they don't say anything to Dira. Like, they don't like Dira. No one does.
That's so mean.
But they see Syl and the other, and they're like, oh, hello, hello. And they like welcome you, but they're kind of scared, but they're friendly too. But they're not in any rush to like run out to you and say hi. Bram ran up to you and said, oh, hello, hello. These people are way more reserved. Like, what are you doing here? But they're friendly too. But they're smoking, drinking. The other guy's leaning against the wall. Another old man. He's like drinking. He's like inebriated. The other ones are smoking. Everyone's like consuming some sort of, you know what I mean? They're all on something. Drinking something, smoking something, eating something. They're always consuming. You can tell. All these halflings. And like just by the sound, maybe you can tell it's a multi-generational or a high-density housing, because as you guys stroll by, these two that see you, like someone else comes out of the door, and like you can just hear a really loud raucous in there. Like there's a lot of people in there. It's really busy in there. But then the door shuts and it kind of gets muffled. Way more people in there than were in the hearth. And now once you keep going, you get about right here, and there's like some stones and stuff in the town. And up here, you smell what Syl was smelling when that thing got taken off.
Bad stuff.
You smell something like not pleasant. And it's not the sap.
Let's go find out.
Agreed. Let's go find
horrible.
out.
Want to smell it?
What amazing smell you've discovered.
And I'm thinking this place needs to plant more rose bushes.
Nice.
I like that.
Go tell him. No. I
See-
don't have any desire to go check that thing out. Honestly, I'll hang back.
Where do you want to
I'm
be?
gonna
I like to go to that.
Like, do you want to
housing-
try to get some vantage point on it secretly, or like you don't even want to like look at what it is from a distance?
I mean, maybe from a distance, but I'm more concerned with finding that Lady Silra. I
Okay.
mean, she may be up there, I guess. I mean, I don't know if we need to.
Well, I mean, those
Go to that
people,
house
those
you
people
get-
right there, you can ask.
Yeah. I'll ask the people at that housing unit or whatever. Have you guys seen Silra?
She's
She
over
around?
there. She's over there,
They
We got-
pointed up towards.
up toward the green thing.
Awesome.
see. It's meant
Okay.
to be.
All right. Dira, you go first with Jag.
Well, I'm headed there. That's
All
been
right.
my point this whole time.
Do it.
So you guys make your way. Do all of you want to go, or do you want to get some other angle kind of a thing, Garrick, or do you just want to go as a group?
I'll kind of be like Hawkeye in a way, kind of hang back and be at a higher vantage point.
Nice, I like it.
Not to play for you guys, but do any of you guys have powers and abilities that you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
use?
right.
Funny.
I'm using mine, which is no. Well, kind of.
Yeah, you're Raven, or
I'm gonna use my spyglass to see if I can see anything
Ooh, yeah.
before
Well,
I get it.
I mean that's too far. That's too close. But that's just
And I'll send
I don't know.
I'll send Edgar in there to tell me if it's dangerous or not.
okay. I mean, I would say that you wouldn't get the vibe that it's dangerous because all these people are just casually pointing, like, "Oh yeah, she's right over there." You know, it's not like help. She's fallen down a pit of death. We need your. You know what I mean? She's like, "Oh yeah, she's over there." They give you this really like it's not a big deal. She's over there kind of a vibe. But because what does Edgar do? He can warn you if there's.
Spend a willpower point to send the animal ahead to check out a place nearby,
Mm-hmm.
and the animal will warn you if there's a threat there.
A threat.
Yeah.
That's a good question. A threat. So do you want to spend a willpower? Do you want to spend a willpower and send Edgar up to the green thing?
Well, I did, but I see I have 0 willpower, so it's not.
Edgar's asleep.
Yeah. Apparently.
Okay, so Syl, I'd say maybe on horseback, you could just see, but if you want to get your spyglass to like really, really see, you can tell over here at the green that's like it's a construction of stone. It's like this gray, ashy looking stonework that's built up, and you can see even in the sunlight like this, you can see clear as day. There are like these green tendrils of green smoke coming out of this thing, just going up into the air. And you see 2 people there. You see their back. You see 2 you can tell they're halflings, or you can tell that they're not human. I'll say, and their backs are to you, and they have gray hair.
Looks inviting.
Probably fine.
It's probably fine.
It's broad daylight. What can happen?
I guess I'm just gonna go up there.
Okay. Come around. I'm guessing you guys do. You guys all want to come with?
Yeah, but I'll be hanging back, kind of higher vantage point. Maybe on one of
Hey,
these
if
rocks.
we're gonna die, we can die together.
Yeah, I'll take us all out.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Okay, so Diro comes around with Jag around the corner here, and you see an old woman and a really old. You see an old woman halfling, and a really old, kind of like that other person, that old lady that helped Syl. not that old and decrepit, but closer to that. A very, very, very old man who is a goblin.
In the daylight?
In the daylight. But what you see, he's standing there and he's blindfolded.
We're in the middle of some sort of witchcraft ceremony.
You don't know.
I know. I got a bad feeling.
You don't know. So you come up there, and the woman is looking at the old goblin blindfolded man, and he is like above. Short, goblin style, but he's like right up at this shrine or whatever this is, this stonework with the smoke coming out, and he is gesticulating with his hands and doing all this. He's in the middle of some kind of. He's doing something, and he's saying words and stuff that you don't understand. And the woman is watching him.
Oh, hi. Oops. Hey, don't buy a mistake. Oh,
Nope.
they're poisoned now. That's great. You're gonna die.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not yet. That's what you see.
Huh.
Okay. Just
Okay, sorry,
Does he-
there was a stuffed animal snake and my son distracting me. What was that, Mike?
There's a smoky, this blindfolded old goblin man is doing some sort of something, looking into this smoky cauldron of green smoke and stone, and this old woman halfling is looking at the old man.
does it look like the old goblin guy is being like coerced or like controlled and like he's forced to do whatever he's doing by the other lady? You know what I mean?
Doesn't appear that way.
Okay. Doesn't one of you guys have kind of like sense magic? Well, I guess maybe that's obvious. I don't know.
Yeah, both of the druids have sense magic.
Or what about that whole temporal thing where we can figure out, like, you know, like what happened yesterday or years ago? Or I got a bad feeling something's gonna happen tonight. Like I feel like we shouldn't stay here tonight.
Okay, you two go to bed.
I mean, there's
was
no
gonna say that
lodging.
exactly. I was gonna say we should sleep on the boat, or leave town before it gets dark.
I agree. I think we're gonna get raided.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you do that, you're gonna miss out on XP.
Ooh. We're gonna miss out on all the fun. That's what we're gonna miss out on.
Yeah. As I told Dira here, if anybody tries to put their hands on Andy, I will take us all out.
That's right.
Yeah. Jag's been replaced. Well, Jag's always been Dira's, right?
So as you guys are watching this thing happen, whatever this person's doing, the woman turns and looks at you all, and she's just like, "What?" And she just she doesn't say anything. She just puts her hand up, like, "Wait, like, don't interrupt." She briefly looks at you all, deer on this horse, like, "What?" And like, she's like, "What is going on?" And she just like looks back at the blindfolded one, goblin, and she like puts her hands up to you guys, like, "Don't do or interrupt anything." Just she's like this, and like, it's like, "Please don't interrupt anything."
Okay.
Somebody throw a rock at that blindfolded goblin.
Uh-huh.
Do it. Do it.
Throw something right into the pit.
Do it.
Disturb it. So are we disturbing something good, or are we gonna disturb something that was about to kill us all, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's just sit and watch. I mean, the last time we got involved in any ritual, we created a dragon, probably. So.
Oh yeah, let the water flow. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a good one.
Dragons were
Man.
cool.
See, that turned into a whole bunch of fun for all of you guys. So I'd say, if you guys like, do you want to just take her instruction, and she said just don't do anything? Do you guys want to obey that and just like watch and see what happens?
Sure.
I wanna take my crossbow and like point it at the old man and tell her to like tell us what he's doing or I kill him. Is that correct?
Hey!
Okay, I like this.
Oh, you like
I
the
like
plan?
this.
Okay.
Take one look at him, and I slowly step away and like.
You're like, that's the stuff that this is the kind of nonsense that Marcus comes up with. You get your
I don't know what else to say.
You get your crossbow out and point it at the blindfolded one.
Yeah. But then I tell the lady, it's like, hey, tell us what he's doing, or I'm gonna kill him.
I love this.
Oh no!
Yes.
I
I
just
support
slowly
this.
start like backing away. I'm gonna head back to the ship. Things are gonna go on so fast.
You're gonna
I
miss
want to have my
out.
bow out. I
I'm
want
not.
to have my bow out too, and like have a.
I'm just
Dorian
curious,
back.
why does Dorian do this?
Because Dorian's got a bad feeling, and he wants to know what's going on.
Interesting.
I don't know if this is my character, like what my character would do, but like,
That's what I'm trying to think of your character. Like, you're just trying to, like, mess something up just to see what I do, but I'm trying
What's
to think,
your
like,
dark
what...
secret? Anything related?
Oh, yeah. What is your dark secret? You little...
oh, it's something really
you little,
silly.
You little criminal. What is it? You guys are all...
Should I tell everybody?
The lower
Well,
half of
it's
my
supposed...
beard
It's supposed to
is
be,
a extension due to the
my
fact
beard
that
is
my
fake.
beard does not.
Oh, my God. The lower half
I
of
need
my
to
beard
come
is a
with a
fake
new one.
extension due to the fact that my beard does not grow after it was burned off the floor. What? When did that happen?
Oh
No.
man! Now everybody knows. Damn it!
A beard extension?
Yeah.
Let me think here. To
I'm
be
not-
honest, I wasn't expecting this. Just give me a second.
I'm seriously wasn't like expecting. I'm not expecting to shoot the guy. I'm just trying to get some answers from her.
You point the freaking crossbow at blindfolded one. He doesn't know. So I'll just say, like, as you're doing that, do you say anything? Or are you just shouting and hollering?
No. I mean, well, no, I'm not like.
Tell me
out of
what's going
control
on.
yelling or something. Yeah. No, but I tell her like pretty firmly is like, tell us what he's doing.
She just gives you a look of death, like she wants to murder you, and she says, "He's saving our lives."
All right, who gives us the look of death?
The lady who like put her hand up and said, "Don't interrupt," or she didn't say that, but she was like, "Don't." She gave you that, like, "Don't do anything. He's doing something," and then Dorian says, "I'm gonna draw a weapon on you." And she just gave you this look of death, like she wants to murder you. And she's a halfling. They're like happy people. And she's like, "I want to murder you." And she's like, "You said, what's he doing?" And she said, "He's saving our lives." And then, like, right as she says that, the guy, he's just been doing what he's been doing the whole time. And then you hear him like old man chanting sound. And then so you can't see from where you're at, you can't see into this cauldron or fire pit, whatever it is with the green smoke. You can't see. But when he does that, like right at this time, out of that, you see a hand come out of it. And it's like this twisted, gnarled hand that comes out. And it reaches like it's going to grab the old man with the blindfold. But then he like does this. You don't understand what he's doing. And then it like freakishly, like, it breaks. Like, you see like a hand, and it's huge. It's large. It's a large, and it's not like that other hand that came out and swiped at one of you that was like whatever, incorporeal.
Oh, Robert.
Yeah. This is like a physical. It's not like a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a physical, actual thing. And it comes out, and like the guy, and it's like reaching for the old man, and then he does some more hand motions, and then this hand stops, and it like gnarls up and twists, and then like sickeningly, like the hand like it like breaks backward, and then the forearm, like in 3 spots, it just snaps. You hear this disgusting crunching of bone, twisting, gnarling. The skin, and like the skin is like black looking. It's horrific, and it like it's not human, whatever this is, but it just gets decimated and destroyed and gnarled and twisted up all disgustingly. You hear, and like when it's like twisting and like these sparks of like dust and burnt material poofs up into the air. It smells horrific, and then this thing like it like goes back down into the pit, and then it disappears. But like it had like 90-degree breaks in its arm in multiple spots. Like this old guy, whatever he was doing was like like twisting and breaking this arm and sending it back into the pit from wherever it came. And then he like and then he like lowers his hands down, and he kind of like has his hands flat like this, and he's like and he like rests. He's standing and he's kind of hobbled over, and he just has both of his hands kind of like pressed like down on his thighs. He's like he kind of has to do that to like hold himself up. He can't even really stand up straight, and then he just like kind of turns to the old woman, and he just kind of nods.
Done. Nice. Is this?
I lower my
Green?
crossbow.
Yeah, great call.
Well done. Well done. Carry on.
That's a great call.
Would this green fire pit look like the same green fire pit we encountered in that?
No.
Brazier?
Yeah, that no, it doesn't.
Not
It
the same
doesn't.
fire or anything.
Same. I mean, it's similar. It's a green fire. Well, this is like green smoke. You didn't really see.
Oh,
You didn't really see fire. You see.
okay.
You smell something maybe, and you see green smoke, but it wasn't like that. Like that. I mean, green.
I was thinking
So
maybe this
it's
was like portal
right.
or
Right.
something.
It's not like that brazier that was on fire.
Sure. Okay.
Or was it?
Nice.
You guys didn't really.
Alright.
I mean, you guys. There's no way to prove it, I guess. You guys didn't really learn anything about that brazier fire in the tomb. It's green.
Maybe that brazier fire was like just like an image of the real thing of like what we just saw.
Well, I remember you guys touched that and it didn't burn you, right? And you could like look down into it or something, like the abyss. I don't remember. I'd have to go.
Oh, we like
Yeah,
tossed
it's tossed up and it just went forever.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I'll say, is this the same thing as that? I'd say you don't know, because you don't know enough about either of them. It's something green and weird, so in that sense, it's similar.
Awesome. Awesome. So I guess that's Silra. Maybe Dorian can ask her. Maybe I'll come down off the rock and I'll get closer and ask her, "Are you Silra? Village elder?"
She's like, "Get out of my town. Get out."
We're just hoping to buy some lumber.
Get out.
We'll be leaving.
She's like staring at Dorian.
Oh man! Oh no! I ruined it for all of us. Sorry.
Like, get out of my town right now.
All right, maybe it's time to pull up some bows and take our goods by force. Do we want to do that?
Not without our lumber.
Yeah, I'd
Leave
say.
them without lumber?
Are you willing? Or we would love to negotiate a price for some of your lumber.
Yeah, tell her I just we're.
That's how
we
I.
just
That's how
wanted to
I.
know what was going on.
That's how I talk to people I don't know. I draw my firearm on them and I force them. I start
He's
with.
got PTSD.
I start with.
Yeah, tell them we have bad
Oh.
experience
I
with
start-
wizards.
I start with that, and then I see how it goes. And usually people love it. You don't need to be such a bitch.
Normally people love it. Oh gosh.
Oh man. Well.
Yeah. Well, I guess she's still adamant about yelling at us and getting out of town, huh?
So what all you said? What did you say, Sil?
Hoping that by repeating our request, she might listen. I said, we would love to negotiate a price for some of your lumber.
If you want her to if you want her to, you're gonna have to do a roll.
Dude, you gotta have some sort of talent to like calm people down
Yeah,
or something.
or you gotta have.
Maybe?
You're gonna have to do something to get her to back to not wanting to boot you out of town.
Words on the wind? No. Compel truth? No.
Survival.
Either through you have to do a social conflict roll, or
Would that be
or come up with some other.
Foreman?
I always have to look it up, but you're gonna have to do, if you want her to like get off the ledge of screaming at you and booting. You're gonna have to do something to talk her off the ledge here. Let me.
Fresh scone?
Yeah, I'm thinking performance or
No.
manipulation.
No. You can do the scones on non-important things, not on actually important things. That's a cool flavor. Social conflict, page 98. I always have to look this up. Social. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Has to be within reason. Manipulation versus their insight. Okay, but there's negotiating people. So if it's just a straight roll, it's manipulation versus insight. But then there's other, like, what else is going on in the situation can give them +5 or you -3, you know? Like, there's other things that determine it besides just a straight talent. So negotiating factors is determined by your position. Each of these kinds of things gives you a +1 if you have more people on your side. If what you ask for doesn't cost your opponent anything. Your opponent has suffered damage to any attribute, which they haven't. You have helped them previously, which you haven't, and you present your case very well. No. Okay.
You're not.
But you have more people on your side, and it's not going to cost them anything. It actually will make them money. So I would say that would be a +3, and then they get. You have to modify your roll by a negative if they have any of the following. If they have more people, no. You ask for something valuable or dangerous, no. You're not asking them for anything. You're trying to make them money. Your opponent has nothing to gain by helping you. That's not true. They could actually gain something. You're having trouble understanding each other, no. And the range is short. Okay. Yeah, so I would say, honestly, in this, as crazy as this is, you guys have a plus. You guys have a, whoever's going to do this roll can do it at a +3.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I only have 3 for empathy.
It's
I still was making a request, but is there somebody else who would do the roll, or would that be me?
Well, just a quick reminder: whoever wants to do it, it'll be your manipulation roll. If you suck at that, you can spend a willpower and roll some other skill you're actually good at to get a ton of dice. If you're a human, that's one thing. Second of all, maybe you can come up with other things you could do right now to like try to pacify her and get her to be a little less hostile. Maybe if you just come up with something smart, I'll allow it. If you come up with something clever, besides a scone,
We rough Dorian up.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Or what if
Yeah,
we tell
turn it,
her
make it-
literally?
ooh, hang on, elaborate on that.
Like he's not with us, type of thing. Yeah, I don't know this guy.
No, you guys all came up
I think
as a
Marcus
group.
is the only one who would have a 1 die advantage over me for a manipulation roll. The rest of us are all the same, or else.
Yeah, no, I like adding this extra element. Robert, you're talking about Ruff and Dorian? Yeah.
Yeah, elaborate on that.
We berate him for making, a hasty decision, and then we kind of like push him down and just beat him up a little bit, just enough, to make it look like we mean it.
Dorian, are you down with this?
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah.
Maybe this is like a beat up Dorian trick that you guys have done before.
Wait. They're saying, wait 1 second. At the same time, can I try to increase a rank in pain resistance?
Yeah, before
That's fair.
we
I want
before we
something
beat
like
me
that.
down, before we beat me down, okay, so tell me what you do then. So yeah, she's really pissed. She's not really yelling at anyone. She's yelling at Dorian. Get out of my town. Like, how dare you? You almost killed us, you idiot. You don't even know what you're doing here. So she's massively, furiously pissed at Dorian specifically, and then all the rest of you by association, because you're all apparently in some group. She's never seen any of you before. So that's what she says. She hollers at, get out of my town now. So then what do you do?
So, like, hey Garrett, come over here. And then I have, like, put my arm around Dorian's shoulder. He's like, come over here, pig fucker. Can I call you pig fucker? And then you start beating the crap
out
out
of language.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So you start beating down Dorian, and he takes it to the ground. And, like, Dorian, you kind of sell, like WWE, you sell it, or do you, like, really hit him?
We're actually gotta hit him at least a couple times to make it look real.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily fight back.
Okay, so if you don't defend yourself, and Garrick, you're in on it too?
Sure.
Dira, you got to be cackling and just giggling with glee seeing this.
I'm gonna sit with my horse, just observing it all. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nodding, yes. Okay.
Just in approval.
Okay,
That's it.
so
like, I'm in charge.
So the two brutes here beat down this mistaken dwarf, and I said, since you're not defending yourself, they do hit you. Like, they literally pound you in the face and, like, hurt you physically. And so you do take 1 strength damage, and they knock you down, and they really, like, knock your legs out from under you, and they're, like, pounding and pummeling you. And so then the lady is, like, kind of confused, like, because it's like, what is it? We got a human, we have a half elf, we got a dwarf here, like, what is going on? She's, like, confused, and then she looks up at maybe either Syl.
Maybe Garrett can, like, explain to her, like, it's like, sorry, excuse my friend, he's like this sometimes. We have to teach him manners or something.
Well, Garrick and Marcus are beating you down, so they're in the middle of, like, throwing haymakers at your face. So this lady's like, what is going on? She's, like, still mad, but now she turns to Syl, and she looks up at you and, like, what are you doing here? She's still not pleased, but she's kind of, like, taking a step back that you're doing this. So now, if you want to try to manipulate her into calming down, now you can do it at a +4.
Ooh.
So give me whoever wants to do it. I guess, well, it's either got to be... Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, can I push?
No.
Sure. Go ahead and push.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Jeez.
Oh, it's not
Dice are
good.
not in our favor.
Not good.
Said, why don't you all go back and try again tomorrow? She just points.
Okay.
She points across the river.
I was gonna say, what happens if she fails her insight roll?
She doesn't need to even roll it because you didn't succeed in any. You have to have a success. You know what I mean? It's like if you attack and if you defend. If the attacker doesn't get any successes, it doesn't really matter what the defender does because you never even hit to begin with.
Yeah.
All right.
So she says, she just points across the river and she's like, and she's got this old man, this old goblin hobbled over geezer, and she just like, she sees that, she's like, she's like, why don't you go across the river and we'll try this again tomorrow.
It's probably a good idea. Everybody needs to cool off.
Some people. The guy who drives the friggin' shotgun on someone. Yeah, we all just need to chill out here. It's just, come on, we got off.
Than you.
We got off on the wrong foot here.
Calmer than you.
It's Big Lebowski.
So she like, what does she do here? So she takes them. She just like, she just like, and she looks at Deer like, God, what is that? And she's like, yes, go. We'll try again tomorrow. Let's try this again. Good day.
Now
And
we gotta stay here.
she's just like standing there with the old guy kind of behind her, and she's just like staring at you like ready, like go on then. Good day.
Definitely got off to the wrong foot.
Yeah.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah. Man, we probably could have used telepathy. Like,
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. But I mean, that's
So do you all turn and start coming and leaving town, or what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, if it was something quick that we could grab, which lumber I don't think would have been quick. I think we could have just tore things up and just gone. But no, let's play it safe and just head back to the river.
All in favor?
Hi.
Yeah.
Any opposed?
Should we make camp on the other side of the
Yeah.
river or something? Or
That's what Bram
oh, okay.
intimated for you guys. He was like, we don't really have lodging for guests, but you're free to stay across. Well, you're kind of welcome now. You're sort of half welcome. You kind of
we're
stepped
getting
on
ready.
things. You kind of stepped on things. But okay. So you guys, I'd say as you're returning from camp, as you get away from that cauldron, that smell of leaves, so it's definitely, that's a source of that for sure. As you come around the corner, let's see, it's you guys haven't really been here that long. We'll say it's like 2:00. So what do you do? Do you want to do anything else before you obey her commands and cross the river?
You think it'd be noticed if say we went back to that lumber mill place and tried to grab a bucket or a little jar of that sap or whatever they're.
You didn't.
I'm
When you guys were up,
process
I'm just saying when you guys were up there, you didn't see any sap. You saw lumber. You didn't see any sap though.
Okay.
You saw sap applied to the net on her house.
Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like we'd be welcome to just kind of poke around any longer. Should probably get on the other side. I don't know.
That's just if you want to be safe.
Yeah, safe is boring. It's forbidden lands. The option of like, let's not even stay. Just grab some stuff and go. I don't know. But then that loses our business partner for sure. Maybe we already lost that.
Well, she did say come back tomorrow and let's try this again.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? You want to let's go back over there, make camp? I guess we need a quarter day to make camp anyway.
Yeah, I can make camp.
Okay. So you guys come out and come back, and Bram is like up sweeping here, cleaning. He's like, "All right, yeah, you guys, thanks so much for coming. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been such a great day. I'm so glad to have met you, and you, young lady, I'm so glad your face feels better. Please come back anytime. You're more than welcome here, and be sure to find Silra and tell her about what you need. She'll be more than happy to help you. You guys have a good day."
Will she? Will she really?
Yeah, he has no idea that you just...
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you see the man on the boat. What do you say? Do you say anything to him?
Hey,
Yeah,
good
we
job,
can
buddy.
report that we tried to make a deal for some lumber for Yawim, but there's
Been a complication.
been a complication. There's something going on that we do not understand. You've got the first guy we met who's really friendly, and he kept directing us to the elder, who is very unfriendly and wouldn't talk to us.
She's
the one we need to work with to make a deal on the lumber.
she's a totally nice person. It just
Got a
Got her
gun.
to
Got a gun drawn on her.
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, we should have just finished.
I thought that was awesome. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, let's role play this. Well, that's
Yeah.
hilarious. Do something a little different every once in a while.
Get up, 110%.
All right, so yeah, you say just mind this. We'll resume this in the morning, or we're staying here for tonight.
Yeah, right. I think that's
Yeah.
our best option. I mean, I think if we left here without any lumber, it would just be really wasted. I think making them a business partner would be definitely ideal, especially if they do all the work for us.
True.
Give them a percentage or something. I don't know.
True. All right, so
Yeah.
cluck, 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 Jag on deer on Jag here crosses over this kind of a rickety drawbridge here, and as I'd say, as you guys all cross it single file, you can tell this is like they have a little mechanism here where they can like pull this lever and it retracts up out of the way so that ships can pass through. The scale of the river is the best I could get. It's supposed to be bigger than this. It's like this makes it look like a little creek. It's like a good sized river.
You draw this?
No, I
I
didn't
mean,
draw
not
this.
draw this, but yeah, of course. But
This is the
ChatGPT?
this is the scale, yeah. And so,
That's awesome.
yeah, and so this on this side here is where you guys can make camp, if you should choose.
I bring Andy with me.
You get Andy off. Okay, so we got 2 horses.
Andy's like your emotional support animal. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I set up camp.
Nice.
All right, let's see the
Do we
roll.
still have Tulip? Is Tulip on the ship?
I think
Yeah.
we left him, didn't we?
God.
Why?
Look at all these rolls of suckness. Look at all these zeros.
Don't fail me
Oh
now.
my! Oh man!
Hey, there's
No, there's
one.
one. There's
Yeah, 28
Good
die with 1 6. That's how it should be. Barely make it. Man, you should be glad we're not getting into any conflict right now. You guys would be dead.
one. Yeah. Let's get them all out right now.
Yeah, get them all out on the non-quote unquote important things. All right, yeah. So you make a camp. So that'll take us to dark.
So that's a quarter day that he's working on that.
Yeah. So we'll
why
say
is
Can
doing
we
that, I like
practice
the-
a skill?
that again.
Can we practice a skill?
Some of you, yeah. You can. So whoever wants, you can do a practice skill. From, I mean, it was only a couple hours. I'll be lenient. So from 2 to 6. If you guys, Marcus will be making camp. Anyone else that wants to do training on whatever can feel free to do so. And as you guys set up camp here, you can definitely see, the totem pole's lit up, the hearth is lit up, and then through the buildings you can see, just because it's so unusual, that stone, whatever that place was, that's glowing bright green. Like it's lit up for sure.
Yeah, so in that quarter day that he's setting up the camp, I like to try to train my bird Edgar
Okay.
to
So let me get your sheet out here real quick. So you're going for the talent. Which one?
level 2 of Beastmaster. I think it's
I don't
Path of
s-
the Beast.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah. If you have level 1, then you don't need to. You can just train. You don't need to have a wits roll, right?
I thought I had to have a teacher. Teacher, no roll, or a wits roll. I can't remember.
Well, I mean, when you want to rank up Path of the Forest, you just spend time, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm good for it.
Would I be able to? Oh, when you're done.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I know for magic you have to have a teacher. Right?
For talents, learning a new talent requires. Yeah. Okay.
Learning it for the first time, you have to have it. No, I would say you can just do it because you have the bird No, if you want to spend the points, you can do it. So you're going to go Path of the Beast level 2?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be 5 XP. And I will edit you to level 2. Path of the Beast.
It won't let me delete the 9.
So 9 to 4?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Sweet. Sweet.
So rank 2.
That allows me to
Your
heal
animal.
myself.
Ooh, when you're
or-
broken.
And
Every willpower point you spend recovers 1 point of the attribute that has reached 0. You cannot use this effect when you are not broken. Oh, so you can only do it when you're dead. Or broken.
broken. Which could be helpful in spots.
Yeah. That's one more way to stay alive. That's cool. Okay, very nice. So, does anyone else want to do any training?
Yeah, would I be able to level up in the path of shifting shapes, or would I need a teacher for that one since that one's a magic?
How have we been doing this before? Yeah, you guys had to have teachers, right? Because like Marcus, when you wanted to go you had to go with the chords, right?
Yeah.
Right. For magic, you need a teacher, or it costs you 3 times as much.
That's right. That's why I was like, why is magic different? Because magic is so much harder, and because magic is so much more powerful. Yeah, so you either have to have a teacher, or it costs 3 times as much to try to learn it on your own. So if you just want to sit there and brute force rank 2, you'd have to spend 15 XP, or have a teacher.
Oh, okay. Okay, so not that one for now. How about I practice the fast shooter? Go from rank 1 to rank 2, which
Absolutely.
would allow me to shoot with a ranged weapon and run at the same time.
Okay, absolutely. So yeah, there's a tree over there, a bunch of trees, any kind of targets you want. Still just fires off. So you're gonna go from 12 down to 7.
Yep.
And then you
Doing
get
that. No, oh, you did it. Okay.
yeah, and then rank 2 fast shooter. Very good, very good. All right, who else? Anyone else? Training, other things?
I want to I don't necessarily want to train, but I'm kind of nervous about our camp on this other side of the river.
Okay.
I wonder if I could build like booby traps or something around the camp,
Ooh.
to kind of early warning if goblins or something start coming up. I don't know.
Do we
that
have
seems
any
like
bells or something or string or
I
whatever?
don't even know if I have any. I don't have any rope or anything.
Well, other people do. And you guys are right next to your boat with Jag of Infinite Holding, right? And
my pride is I can craft anything.
no, I think that's awesome. I'm just trying to. I agree. You do have to have some sort of materials. You can't just snap your fingers. I'm trying to look what you guys all have. So in the
grappling hook?
on Jag, you have the glowing green caps, lamp oil, pelts. That's the kind of materials you guys have. Torches. What about on Andy? On Andy, you have timber, axes, and saws, and tools, and field.
Or I could steal some fishing nets.
If we had the field kitchen, maybe that could be kind of like a bunch of pots and pans over.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You want to just make an early warning system or something?
Yeah, kind of like a little tripwire.
Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of clever. The pots and pans from the So Marcus's field kitchen. So give me a. Where's it at? Your bio. I can craft anything. Okay, so give me a crafting roll.
Oh shoot, that was my pride. Never mind, that wasn't a crafting roll.
We won't. We'll delete that. Give us a crafting roll, please.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna push it. Push. Come on, baby.
Oh, man.
But
the bad rolls out now.
Oh, hang on. If you keep pushing, you got to spend a willpower.
That's cool. I'm okay with that.
Okay, go ahead and spend a willpower. You're at.
Okay.
There you go.
There we
Now
go.
okay. So yeah. So Garrick spends this time setting up all these
That was a lot
elaborate,
of effort.
Vietnam era pots and pan tripwires, around the camp. So just in case, who knows what happens. No, that's good. I mean, that's smart. So yeah, you set up. So now you have definitely a safe warning time perimeter here, just in case. Who knows what happens? So that's smart. I like that. Good job. Who else? Anyone else doing anything? Marcus, are you doing anything? Oh, you're setting up camp. Dira, what are you doing?
Oh, she's not doing anything either.
Okay. So that's up till 6 p.m. Now it's evening time. I would say in the evening now, you definitely see some more people walking around. You see people, when I say people, I'm meaning halflings. You see people kind of gathering around the totem pole now. We'll say. So now it's from 6 p.m. to midnight now in this time slot. So now we'll say at like 8 o'clock at night. So a couple hours go by. You set up camp. Everything's calm. You've kind of been kicked out here for the day. At around 8 o'clock, you see a gathering of halflings at the totem pole. There's like 20 of them.
Maybe one of us should go over there and kind of check it out a little closer. See what ritualistic thing is going down. Think
You have a spyglass.
Isn't it irresistible? Yeah. Isn't it? I can't just like see that and not see more. I need to get more. Isn't it just like, my precious?
Could we see a lot of detail with the spyglass from where we're at?
The spyglass is for like looking on the horizon. So yeah, if you look close, then yeah, you can look close.
Yeah, we'll stay where we're at.
Okay.
Get wrapped in the minutia.
So maybe Dira gets her spyglass out and was like glassing these folk, and Silra is standing at the foot of the totem pole, kind of facing out to all the other people, and she's saying something. She's talking, and all of them are like, you see a plume of smoke just from all these people out there smoking pipes. She's even got one. Like she's talking, then every once in a while she stops and like has her whatever this is that they're smoking. All of them are. You can tell it at certain times. It's not like they're all doing it in unison or anything like coordinated. It's just you can just tell they're all. You see whiffs of smoke all the time. All these people are smoking some sort of product, and she's sitting there talking to these people. You can't hear what. And then like every once in a while you see one of them raise their hand up, and then another one will raise their hand up. Not like a
question, but like yeah.
No, it is just kind of like oh, what about this? It's not like a cheer, like it's not like that. You can't. Oh. It is like, well, it looks like more like a question. Then she's like, you see her gesturing like yeah, like this, and she's like nodding yes, and she's kind of pacing back and forth in front of them, smoking and then saying yes, and this whole thing goes on for 15 minutes or so, and then they all disperse.
There wasn't like a little meeting like, we're going to go kill all the tall people. Yeah.
It didn't appear that way. They all disperse and go back to their hovels, to their little homes. And a lot of them go into that, you can watch with the glass. You can see a lot of them do go back into that high-density housing. Bram goes down to his hearth. She disappears around the corner to her place. You don't see, in that group there, I mean, it was all halflings. You didn't see the blindfolded, you didn't see any goblins of any kind.
Okay.
So someone give us a keep watch roll for this 6 hours.
Absolutely, I'll do it.
Nice. Does anyone want to stay up? Do any of you want to sleep?
Yeah, I'll sleep in case there's a battle.
Okay, so Sill's out. Anyone else want to be sleeping from 6 p.m. to midnight?
I'm gonna rest too.
Okay,
Heal
go.
up from getting beat down by my friends.
This is mostly from yourself.
Hey, yeah, you brought it on. That's awesome.
So Sill, Dorian, and Marcus are all out. So that's Garrick and Deer. Do you want to stay awake?
Yeah, I'm keeping watch.
Yeah.
Deer awake with me?
Uh-oh, they're missing in action.
Uh-oh.
He says, yeah.
Okay, so the two of you stay awake. Okay, so then the night goes on. The night goes on. You don't really. There's obviously no sound of chopping, no sound of work. It's just a very quiet. All you hear is just the gurgle, the burbling of the river right next to you, and every once in a while, your guys' boat just kind of click clack up against the rocks there where it's moored. You hear birds chirping or owls, hoo hoo. You just hear the sounds of darkness in the woods. No sounds of work, no sounds of coming out of the hearth. It's quiet, it's dark. And then at like right at midnight, you hear ow. You hear a howl.
Oh no.
You hear
We were warned there were wolves.
You hear the howling of like three different wolves.
In like 3 different locations?
Yeah.
Best we can. Surrounding our camp perfectly. Hopefully not.
You can tell some of them are across the river in the forest where they told you that but then one of them is not. One of them's on your side of the river, just based on where the sound comes from. And we'll stop right there.
Yeah. I'll have my bow drawn.
Nice.
That's right.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thanks, Dorian. Or no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like the cooking. You got to throw in a little like whatever habanero powder every once in a while just to like get a little. Yeah, throw in some spice.
You guys barely met, or me and my brother's friend Sean in one game way back. Bennett, he always tells us, like, so when you guys are doing that game, I want you to do 115%. I don't want no Billy. I want you to get in there and really do it. It's so funny. He's so intense. He would do stuff like that all the time to stir the pot.
I respect it.
That's awesome.
All right.
Fun.
Good
Cool,
job,
thanks,
you
my
guys.
experience.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting that.
In a month. Oh my god.
It's been so long. Your adventure leveling up. All right, everyone ready for points, or did you participate? Yep. You get 1. Did you go to at least 1 hex? No. Discover a new site? No. Defeat monsters? No. Treasure? No. Stronghold? No. Pride? Dark secret? No. Risk life? No. Extraordinary action? No.
Pride. Did I use my pride?
What is your no?
I can craft anything.
Well, you would have.
Eventually got a successful crafting
Maybe
roll.
that was kind of weak.
You would have had to have. You would have had to have rolled.
Yeah,
you
right.
could have. I didn't think of it. You opted to just spend willpower and keep pushing your roll. But you could have, when you failed your roll, you could have opted to use your pride. But you just.
Okay.
That's one
But
of
I
those.
did not.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't remember that. So it looks like all of you got 1 XP for this session. But last time you guys got like 5 or something.
It's ridiculous.
You guys got a ton
Oh,
last
I still
time.
can't edit mine for whatever reason.
Yeah. Does anyone need help here? I don't know why you
I
can't.
got mine.
It
Yeah,
says
I added mine.
Marcus and Dira, did you guys get yours, or do I need to edit yours?
Yeah, we got ours.
I don't know why, Garrick. It
Yeah.
says that you own the.
Mine too. My system, it kept a couple times during the game said lost connection.
I had that happen.
And-
I had that happen like 5 times. I'm like, am I getting booted? But it never. It didn't. I saw that a ton.
Yeah, but everything was still functioning.
Yeah,
fine.
same here. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to reload. But then it said, oh, reconnected. I'm like, okay, I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, that was good.
Yeah.
Very
yeah, it's
fun.
good. I really want to know what's going on with that green. Yeah. I mean, with the what that old man was doing, or goblin
Breaking some sort of arms of something and making it retreat. So that's pretty fun. Maybe to be found out later. All right, you guys. Well,
Cool.
maybe we'll
Yeah.
see you next time.
All
Good
right,
times.
thank you, Mike. Thank
All
you,
right.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you guys.